So in actually we have the performance testing, nothing but it is a non-functional testing, means it is not functional testing. Like it's a functional testing means you need to like username password enter, click on login button, and it is page is going to the next login page is after that it is going to the next page or not, they will check. But our point of view, we not check for the like that. So with our point of view, we need to check for the that login page, how much time it is taking for the one user. If it is access number of users also access also, how much time it is taking. So we can consider as a response time. Okay. So in performance testing, nothing but this is a non-functional testing. Actually, we need to check for the each and every transaction level. For example, any application will be there. Okay, so Shiva, you can assume Facebook is our project. Okay, so what are things we need to do? Launch the URL, and after that login and upload video and download video and watch video and assume to the chatting and logout. So these are the transactions we can do for the Facebook. So as same to in the Facebook, what will happen once you can launch the URL? So in the real time, what will happen? Facebook only, me only not user, right? So number of users also it is used for the Facebook. So what will happen? So at that time, all users is accessing their application. At that time, their application will be slow, means it is not good because of it is a number of users accessing. Everyone will be able to do for the quickly. Then they will everyone will be use that application. But if it is taking more time, then we can use or not? We can't use, right?
Yeah.
We can't use
Yes, we
because
can.
it is our time waste, because it is launching only, it is taking time, and login after that we enter the password, it is taking time, and when we need to upload a download video, it is taking time. So what will happen means, so it will take time. So at that point of what will happen means customers is not interested to do for their application. So that is why what will happen means, okay, they will give for the as a perform testing point of view work, they will give for our Facebook application for as of now 5 lakh users is using. So in 5 lakh users is working fine, but in day to day what will happen, users will be increasing, right? Day to day is a new user coming and he will also registering, and after that is doing for this transaction, he can do for the login, download and charting, this all things, right? So
Yeah.
for this point of view, what will happen means their application will be after maybe current will be 5 lakhs is fine, but after 1 month or 2 months, their users will be increased and it will be 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs. It will happen. At that time, what will happen? Number of users will happen, but they don't have that much of capacity of that 6 lakh users is that don't have capacity. What will happen? Their application will be slow. Yes, right? Number of
Yeah,
users
yeah,
access
correct.
to it, their application will be obviously it will be slow, right? So that is why what they do means, okay, for my application right now is a 5 lakh user is fine, but if more next 2 months it will be more than that, our application is working fine or not, and if it is a 5 lakh users also launch, it is at a time within 2 seconds is happening or not, login is a 2 seconds happening or not, upload video. So you need to give for the project work to for us. Okay, please do for the performance testing, and could you please give me 6 lakhs user time, it is taking for the 2 seconds or not, you need check and you can get back to me. Then what do you need to do? Okay, we can start our testing, and after that you got for the actual 2 seconds is their point of view, but we got for the 6 seconds, means what will happen, it will taking time more. So that is why what will happen means okay, for why it is taking 6 seconds means your CPU and memory is not sufficient for the 6 lakh users. Actually, that will be 5 lakh users fine, but it is more than 6 lakhs, then it is not sufficient your CPU and memory. Could you please increase CPU and memory? We need to recommend it to them. Then what they can do? Okay, as per our recommendation, they will increase for the CPU and memory. Then after that, again, we can do for the testing and we can get the 2 seconds. Then, okay, your application is a 8 lakhs users also. CPU is this much, memory this much point of view. Your application is working fine, and all the users within 2 seconds able to log in, and we need to send to the report. Then okay, it's fine for my application up to 8 lakhs users. Then it will be 6 months still fine. So like this we'll get for the project as a Facebook. How I explain, right? Maybe it is a flight booking application, or maybe banking application. It may be any insurance application, maybe any healthcare domain. So this type of application will get for the project point of view. Shiva, you understand, right?
Yeah, yes.
Ranjit, you also right? So going to the, that is the performance testing, right? You understand, right? Performance testing. Then we have the performance testing different tools in market. One is for the load runner, one is for the Neoload and JMeter, LoadGen, Sovasta. Mostly 99% companies they are using for the load runner, and after that is 1 or 2% it is using for the Neoload, and 0.02% is they are using for these three, because load runner is one of the powerful tool in the performance testing point of view. Because see, this is the JMeter is a free tool. Free tool means everyone can download it and you can do for the performance testing. But Neoload is it is the expenses tool. You need to buy the license. So what will happen? We will, for example, we are getting for the project Facebook. So then what he can do means he will ask which tool you are using. Okay, we are using for the JMeter. How much license you buy for the JMeter? Then we can told as it is a free of cost JMeter. Then what will happen? Actually, the project cost will be $2,000 million, but we are using for the JMeter is a free tool. Then he can told as why you need for this $3,000 million budget, because you are using for the free tool, but why you want? You will ask. So that is why what will happen means all companies they are using for the license based tools, like load runner is one of the expenses tool. Okay, we can tell to the load runner we are using, okay, we buy for the this many users license for this how $50 million we are purchased for this load runner. Then okay, is it fine? Then in 3,000 and $3,000 is giving, right? For that we will getting for that one. Okay. Okay, so after see we can so that is why will load runner is the one important tool for our point of view, and Neoload also will be there, JMeter will be there. So in our testing point of view, this tool will be I will teach load runner and as same to the JMeter. This tool is important nowadays. Everyone asking for the like in all the requirements also we are getting for the load runner and JMeter. That is why I will give for the training load runner and JMeter. So once load runner is completed, we can go to the JMeter and we can discuss that also. So now we can go to the load runner. This is the load runner. So load runner, we have the 5 components in load runner. Ranjit, how many components in load runner?
5 components.
5 components. What are there?
Virtual user generator, controller, agent processor, load generator, and license.
Okay, okay. So these are the 5 components in load runner. Means using these 5 components, we need to do for the our end-to-end testing. Means virtual user generator will be there. Why we can use virtual user generator means we can record the script and do the some script enhancements. Means for example, just now we see, right, these are the transactions. We can call it as a each and every one. Launch is on transaction, login is on transaction, upload video is on transaction, download video, watch video, and charting and logout. These all will be we can consider as a transaction. So this entire scenario we can call it as a one scenario like Facebook application. So this scenario we need to record. Otherwise flight booking will be there, launch URL will be there, login and click on flights and find flight and select the flight and payment and logout. So these scenarios we need to test. Means for example I will show you how it will be their application. For example, this is the some flight booking application. I launch the flight booking application, and after that I am entering for the username and password and clicking for the login. After login is completed, we need to click on the flights because we need to book the flight. So that is why I'm clicking for the flight. And after that, you need to select for the departure city and arrival city. Departure city, you need to select for anything. And arrival city also you can select based on your availability based on that. And this is the dates. You need change means you can change the dates. And this is the number of passengers. And we need to seating preference type of seat you need to change. And after that, click on continue. And after find flight, this flight nothing but so depends on the cost and depends on the time availability. We need to book the flight. So my timings point of view 5 p.m. is fine, and I'm selecting this flight. And after that, this is the payment details. So in payment details means we need to give for the details of the this payment details. Just you need to give for details, and you can give for the credit card number, and after that expire date of the credit card and continue. So after that, sign up. So actually this is the manual flow. This same thing how we are doing here in Vusion also we can do same thing. Means you can record the script, and once it is completed, automatically script will be generated. Where we can do that one, Vusion we can do virtual user generator. Means we can record the script, and after that we can do for the. So I will show you just your understanding point of view. This is the virtual user generator. Able to see? Once you can install the LoadRunner software, you are able to see the virtual user generator. You can open the virtual user generator. Okay, once open the virtual user generator, it will be open like this. And after that, you need to click on new script, add new script. Just click on add new script. Once click on add script, you can able to see the create new script. Here will be, we are all applications we are doing for the web applications, right? That is why I'm selecting as a web HTTP HTML. This is the protocol. Protocol nothing but it is the communication between the tool and the browser. So using for the web HTTP HTML, we need to record the script. That is why you can select for the web HTTP HTML protocol. And after that, you need to give for the script name. What we are doing? Hello? What we are doing? We are doing for the flight booking, right? So you need to give for the script name also. Same, you need to give for the flight booking. Okay. And after that, click on create button. Just click on create button. See, once we can open this one, it will be open like this. And after that, you need to start recording. This is the start recording button. Able to see record button. Click on record button. Once click on the record button, it will one pop-up window will open. Now you need to select further. Here will be automatically will be there web browser, because we are doing for the web application. That is why web browser. And this is the application nothing but is any one of the browser. Maybe it is a Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer. You need to select any one of these. And after this is the URL. Where we find this URL means they already we done, right? This is the URL. So this is the URL. You can copy and paste it also. Same URL it will come. See, means you are doing flight booking application. That is why you are given this address. Maybe you are doing as a Facebook application. Then what you need to do? You need to give for the Facebook URL www.facebook.com. Means which URL you need to testing and what is our project URL. We need to give that URL here. Okay. So now we are booking, we are recording the script as a flight booking. So this is the flight booking, and after that start recording and click on OK. What will happen means which browser we are selected actually Internet Explorer, right? It is automatically the Internet Explorer will be in work. No need to open manually. See, it is a launched application. After launch, what we need to do? We need to log in. Jojo and win and password and login. And after that, how I done? We done in manually, right? Same thing we are doing. Flights and select for the departure city and arrival city. And after that, continue. select for the flight, continue. And after that, you need to enter for the details of address. Okay, I'm giving for the Aminpur, and city is Hyderabad, and the credit card will be this, and I'm giving for the expiry date of the credit card this, and after that continue. And see, thank you for booking the through web tour application, means your ticket is booked successfully. So our ticket is booked successfully. That's why what we need to do, we need to sign up, right? We don't have anything, then we need to sign up. This is the sign up button. You can click on sign up. See, your entire script will be completed. What is our scenario? To flight booking is our scenario. So everything we recorded, and you need to, this is the stop recording button. You need to stop recording button. See, this is everyone able to see? Stop recording button. Just you can click on the stop recording button. Once you can stop the recording, it automatically code will be generated. No need to write for the manually. Only automatically it will be generated. See, everything is code recorded. It will be there in action part. You can click on the action and you can able to see the here. This is the launch, and after launch, what we done? Login, right? We are enter for the username and password. Jojo Bin we are entered, means this part will be recorded as a login. And by seeing also, you need to, this is the very simple code. So by seeing also, you need to identify, okay, we are logging this page, and this page, what it means, you are clicking for the flight button. That is why it is generated this function. And after that, we are selecting for the departure area city, Denver and London I selected. See, this is the find flight scenario. And after that, we are selected flight. This is the flight. And after that, what we done? We are enter for the payment details space. This is the payment details. Aminpur, Hyderabad, credit card number, and expiry date of the credit card. So this is the payment details. After payment details, what we done? See, sign off. So everything is recorded successfully, right? So this is the sign off page. Okay, means we use that, means just we can record the script and after that do the some script announcements. Okay, we'll see the script announcements later. Okay, it's fine. So what is the views and you understand, right? Okay, so now virtual user generator is completed. Next one will be controller. Controller nothing but once this script is completed, this script we can push into the controller and we need to execute with the multiple users. Like we need to execute 1,000 users or 2,000 users. So just controller nothing but we can design the number of users, how many users we need to execute, and execute the test. We need to start the execution once here. That is the controller. What is the controller, Ranjit? What is that?
Used to execute the control.
Yes, we can design the scenario and execute with the multiple users. Means
Yes.
we can design the scenario nothing but we are executing how many number of, and execution means once we can give for the number of users, you can click on start button, your execution will be start. That is the controller. And going to the next one is the analyzer. So once your test results completed, once execution is completed, you need to analyze the results. How you can analyze the results means like this. For example, this is the flight booking application. So this transaction 1,000 users you are getting for the 2 seconds or not, you need to identify. So to identify the results point of view, we can use for the analyzer to identify the results and find out the any bottlenecks. Bottlenecks is nothing but error or issue. So in performance testing point of view, we can call it as a bottleneck. Okay, what is the analyzer means? To analyze the results and to find out the bottleneck. And next one will be agent process. What is the agent process? Means load generator and agent process. Load generator means to generate the load against the application, and agent process means it is the establish the connection between the controller and load generator. Means these two, some interface between these two is called as the agent process. So using these 5 components only we can do for the end-to-end performance testing. Okay, so in virtual user generator, just we can record the script and do this some script elements. Controller means we can design the scenario and execute with the multiple users. And after that, analyzer means analyze the results to find out the any bottlenecks will be there. And going to the load generator means generate the load against the application. Means you are executing 1,000 users. So this 1,000 user capacity, this machine having or not, we need to, so you need to add this machine. That is the load generator, means generate the load against the application. Application, it will work on the against. So agent process means, so to establish the connection between controller and load generator, we can use for the agent process. Okay, 5 components fine for everyone. Shiva?
Yeah, yes, Kiran. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So going to load runner architecture, how it will be their architecture, I will explain now. Just you see in the load runner, this is the load runner architecture. So we have the vision, controller, analyzer, and this is the AP nothing but agent process and load generator. Using this only we can do for the perform testing, I told, right? So we use nothing but just we can record the script, and after that you are executing a scenario, means what will happen means the request, for example, you enter username password, then what will happen means the request is going to the load generator. How it is going means through interface between to the, or establish the connection between the AP nothing but agent process. The request is going to the LG, and this load generator, what will happen means this load generator will be sent to the web server, and web server to it is going to the app server, and the app server to DB server. Then what will happen? In the DB server, it will check for the username and password. Like username is a Jojo Bean. It will be there in this database or not, it will check. Okay, it will be there. Then it will send the response to the app server and web server and LG, and finally you get the controller. Means we'll get for the, we'll sending the request and getting for the response. This round trip of request and response, we can call it as a response time. Means I told, right, in login transaction 2 seconds it is taking. How it will taking means this is the request going like this, and after this request is going, and when you are getting for the response from here to here, here to here, again you will get the response. This round trip of request and response, we can call it as a response time. Got it? Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So everyone is good, right? For as of now. Any doubts can ask me. Ranjit, Sushma, Sushmita, sorry.
In controller, the 1,000 users is there now.
Yeah.
If more than 1,000 users, what would happen?
So you can execute a number of users. No, I'm just given for the user point of 1,000. You can give for the 2 lakh users also, you can give. That application having that much of capacity or not, we need check. That is our major point. So that is why we can execute with the controller number of multiple users, not only 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 or 10,000, or it is a 1 lakh also you can test. But here is a one thing will be there. Virtual user generator is free, but you want to execute for the number of users means you need to buy the license. So for example, you want to 10,000 users means you need to buy the 10,000 user license. You are executing with the 1 lakh users means you need to buy the 1 lakh user license.
For example, if we get 10,000 members also users, if we cross means it will be a crash with the website.
Yes. So in testing point of view, in controller, what means we can do for the different kinds of test. One is a load test and stress and endurance test. So what is the load test means? particular load. For example, Facebook is there, as of now is a 5 lakh users will be there. You need to test with the 5 lakh users. So going to the stress testing, nothing but you need to find the breaking point of the application. Means after 5 lakh users, you need to increase the load and 5 lakh 20,000, 5 lakh 30,000, 5 lakh 50 and 5 lakh 75. In the 5 lakh 75, what will happen means your application will be crashing. Then we need to tell to the application crashing for the after 5 lakh 75 users. So could you please increase for the your configurations to high?
Before if you get a stop or
Yeah, we'll get for the application will crash.
okay, no, yeah.
Then what it means, okay, your application up to 5 lakh 75 it is fine for these configurations, but you want for more than that means you need to we need to improve for the increase for the CPU memory and what are the network configuration. These all things you need to increase. We need to give for that recommended to the them. Then okay, for they will increase for those details. Okay, then again you need to do for the again test, and after that time you can do for the 7 lakh users also. It is working fine. Okay, for this configurations is the 7 lakh users will be working fine. We need to give for them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I think today also not attended many peoples actually will be there. So for today I'm stopping up to now only. Okay, just introduction only. So tomorrow we'll go to the PT life cycle. In the PT life cycle, nothing but performance testing life cycle. Means you are doing for the performance testing means you need to follow this process like POC, proof of concept, and non-functional requirement gathering, and test plan and test data preparation and workload model, and script recording and enhancements. So here are onwards you can observe. This is the where we can do script recording and enhancements.
In a visual.
Yes, virtual user generator.
Virtual user generator.
Yes. So in design and test execution, where we can do
Agent
controller, right?
control.
Controller. And result analysis, analyzer. Analyzer. So after that reporting recommendation means once analysis is completed, we need to send to the report and recommendation. For this user point of view, our CPU memory is not good. Could you please increase this one? So we can discuss tomorrow this PT life cycle entire thing. Okay. Is it fine, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow also we'll join some guys, and I will share. I think already I shared to that one document. I will share today also, Shiva. You can look on that material. So what is perform testing? What are the tools and what are the components? What is that component? Load runner architecture. These all things will be there, and every day will be intersection will be there. Tomorrow I will ask for the intersection. Okay.
Yeah.
For up to now. Okay.
Yes.
Everyone
fine.
go through that and read it. Okay. Tomorrow we'll meet for the same time, 8 o'clock. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shiva. You guys don't have any doubts, right? Ranjit and Sushmita. Yesterday only, actually, it will not join for all. So that's why I continue this class. Okay. We'll do tomorrow. Okay, Ranjit.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.